Yo, this is Lost here. So we start this off at the mission report, right? Oh no, so I don't even know what I did in the original, other two videos because I have not watched it, and it's been a month since I last posted because I was in the mood because some things was happening and I don't even know what it was, but I ain't gonna say anything about it. So so we go into the Kage office and get Mentor to give their reports. So that happens, and about about uh about 30 minutes pass 20 minutes pass by, and you see Menma and Sarina training with Tsunade. Jiraiya is nowhere to be found. So when we going when we go and find Jiraiya, this man is just watching. Well, like he's spectating, actually, seeing what what Naruto and Minma is doing. We're seeing like he got Sherlock Holmes watching both Naruto and Sasuke. No, Naruto and Sasuke training, and and Sarina and Menma training, and you see the complete difference. Two of them is arrogant, while another is just training with a friend and doing their own training and commentating. But the others are just training hard and just not and just doing what they're doing. So yeah, So he's like, huh? Means that I should train them. That would be fair, right? So when Kakashi shows up, Jiraiya show up out of nowhere like, Kakashi, I would like to help you train these two. Kakashi's like, um, it's been a. Should I tell Minato? No. Jiraiya said, no. I seen the way he acts for his children, so I'm just gonna say no right now. I gotta see what he will do in the future. Uh, uh so 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 Kakashi said, okay. So that happens, and about 1 month passed by because it is 1 month before the tuning exam start. So 1 month passed by, and about Naruto and Sasuke knows Sage Mode, but Sasuke don't have Toad Sage Mode. Just have like, I don't know. Since he is Uchiha, would he still have the snake summoning, or would he have the crow summoning? Because he does have a bird. He got the hawk sage. No, fuck it. He gotta say. Want me? Huh? Hold up. Don't ask questions about this, but Sasuke got a harpy summoning. I ain't gonna. Just please don't question it. Sasuke got a harpy summoning. So yeah, that happens. So after Sasuke get the harpy summoning, this man legitimately. So So after that, this man went to the Harpy realm and started to learn their jutsus that deals with bird fighting style. Now, which is he don't use his feet, but he used chakra like claws for his feet, and he uses his hands like wings. So yeah, and by the way, that's like a rare. That's a rare or legendary. I mean, it is a mythical creature. I'm guessing it's like, oh, well, yeah. Okay, rare summoning contract. Why the fuck not? Legendary or fucking mythical? A mythical contract was Jiraiya just randomly found somewhere and just gave it to Sasuke. So, so about fucking so while that was happening, so while they are doing their thing, Narco and Sasuke is learning on their contracts. Narco learned Toad Sage Mode and Toad Fighting Style, and Sasuke learned Harpy Sage Mode and Fighting Style. Hold up, I gotta make a thumbnail real quick. Never mind, I didn't do it. I just look for pictures. For no fucking reason. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. Possibly. I don't know. Okay. So we. So after that 1 month, the tuning exam starts. They go through the practical portion, which is just the writing. I think no, they go through the writing exam, the same. And by the way, this is like the second. This is like the second. Yeah, this is the second time I tried this. The first time, oh Jesus Christ, there was a lot of fucking. That was a lot of. There was a lot of bugs on that bird. I ain't lying, bro. I am not lying, bro. It was a big mess up, bro. It was a big mess up, right? And I don't remember what I said in the first one. So, yeah, bear with me. So this might be different. So we. Yeah, so we get on. So we get on that. Now it's the fourth step. Sasuke said, before we go in, let's make shadow clones. About like they look. Before that happened, they look. Sasuke looked at Sakura and said this. How many shadow clones can you create? She said about 2, actually. 3, I won't be able to do anything if it's 3. So there's alright. Let's create. Alright, so create 2 shadow clones and mask your original chakra. And mask your chakra to the point where we all can suppress it, and add chakra seals that make sure we do not get caught by chakra. By anybody that can sense chakra. And so he said, "All right." He said, "All right." So about shit. So Orochimaru finds the 2 decoy teams, and Orochimaru found one of the decoy teams, and where they will find each other in canon. Orochimaru done the same thing, but as soon as he bite down on Sasuke, he poofs into smoke. Sasuke getting the memories of his clone. He's like, ew, nasty. Orochimaru got mad because he had to do a lot of shit for that. Which is also the other 2 clones popped as well after Orochimaru hit them. So he's even more mad. So he finds the other decoy team. He knocks. So he attacks. So he thinking that it's the real one this time because he underestimated getting. He done the same thing, which is he got even more pissed. And so he's mad, but when he actually finds them, they're already in the Chunin exam arena, waiting on the other participants. And Orochimaru can't do shit because if he does fight or he does anything, people will notice. So he's mad as fuck. So he had to postpone his plan on getting Sasuke. So the Chunin exam start, and so the Chunin exam start. It goes the same as canon. It's going the same as canon. So they are all when I mean goes to canon, everything. So and the fight with Kiba and Kiba and Naruto just completely didn't embarrass, but kind of embarrassed Kiba. It's like a mix between two. So yeah, and Sasuke fight was a lot easier because he don't have the curse mark. So about time that they're in a 1 month training trip. 1 month training. Jiraiya showed up again, and Akakashi. Won't we just train him against us about some like joining, because we just only teach them how to fight and defend. Why don't we just teach them how to defend against someone higher than them and work together a lot more? Kashi's like, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Let's do it. So they do that, and so Naruto and Sasuke and Sasuke had to fight against two joining, fighting them both at once, and it was hard, but they managed to actually put over time they managed to actually get them to where they came to where they are at a draw at their current strength and power. But when but they know that they were just training and didn't take them seriously. But so yeah, that happens. So about after that month, Naruto, Sasuke are about low joining level or higher, because I don't remember what I originally ranked them as. So about we're trying to get them start the finals. So we see Naruto and Sasuke arrive on time. So Kakashi's doing his thing. Naruto versus Neji. It was like a semi easy match. I mean, semi hard, semi medium, semi hard match. Naruto still won, but she did have her chakra cord blocked off with the 64 palms, and also I had to unblock him using unblock him using Karama's chakra or the Nine Tails chakra, and yeah, she still won in the end because of this. Because she did the same thing she did in canon, uppercut Neji, rendering him unable to battle. So we hit the Sasuke versus Gaara fight. It goes the same in canon, like somewhat same. But when Sasuke hit the Chidori, this man used lightning. Used a full lightning covering over his body, paralyzing Gaara, and going straight through the sand. So Gaara was because that's the first time Gaara felt pain and lost. He went crazy and was summoning Shikaku. The attack of Konoha, the attack of Konoha was happening, but the battle didn't last long with Minato and Hiruzen fighting together against Orochimaru, and Naruto and Sasuke fighting against Shikaku. That ain't last long. So about like 3 hours after that, Minato promoted these people, like had no choice but to promote fucking Naruto, because Kakashi did state if it weren't for her and Sasuke holding back the One Tails, it could have been a lot more worse. I think this, no, it could have been a lot worse than it was, it would have been a lot worse than what happened. So Minato had no choice but to accept that. So after their battle, after Naruto and Sasuke got promoted to joining, Naruto said, "Can I go on a 2-year training trip? Cause I know you don't care about me." Minato said, "Yes." Sasuke said, "Can I go on a training trip as well? Cause I ain't trying to stand. I try to learn some new things about my summoning." Minato said, "Okay." Minato said, "All right then, y'all can do that." So they both said, "All right then." So they both said, "All right." Sakura asked Hinata to train her because she's thinking, if I get Hinata to train me, I become more powerful. Sasuke will notice me and not notice that girl. So that's what she's thinking. So yeah, over the 2-year training trip with Jiraiya, not with Jiraiya, because Jiraiya just was in the Leaf just training the other two, not as hard as he did with Naruto and Sasuke, not as hard, because he see the difference in strength between those two and these two. That's dramatic. So um so and over the 2 years that Naruto and Sasuke was training together, they kind of they got together. What the fuck not? They got together. So yeah, so when they got together, uh they became I don't even know. So when they come back to the Leaf, and also Naruto changed the ways of Gaara. So when they got back to the Leaf after 2 years, they see everybody's more grown up. Sakura, I don't know, she got even more got even more. Oh yeah, no sound for incident because Sasuke didn't even want to go to Orochimaru in the first place because he seen the benefit of training here with Jiraiya than training with Orochimaru, who tried to tempt him into wanting more power. Yeah. So and also they are all Sasuke and Naruto are high joining level. And so is play hand to hand combat and chakra control. They are monsters in chakra control and elemental control. Monsters, I tell you. Monsters. Complete monsters. They're menaces to society. So, oh, my mouth is dry as fuck. I need a water bottle. Luckily, I got that shit right here. Thirsty. I'm thirsty as fuck. So, I'm a pause the video so y'all don't hear my thirsty ass drinking all this water. So, let's get back to the village. They do the route. Oh yeah, so now they became a fifth Hokage. What she? Nah, Jiraiya became the fifth Hokage. Why the fuck not? Yeah, Jiraiya became a fifth Hokage. So Jiraiya's fifth Hokage, and yeah, so when Naruto came back, they all was in office. Minato don't like, since Minato's no longer the Hokage, he don't have the authority that he used to have until Jiraiya dies. He says that's gonna be a long time. So about a long, about a while. About a while later, Team 7 is there. Sakura, Kakashi, Naruto, and Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura, and Kakashi is there in the training field. So they all, so they all about, so they all are looking at each other. So when Kakashi rung the bell, they all started fighting. Yeah, it was a big ass fight. Yeah, it lasted a whole day because Kakashi was using tricks and using Kamui because he 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 he's stronger. Sasuke had the Mangekyo, but he still needs the internal Mangekyo. Um. So so that happens and yeah, so that happens and goes on. Team 7's reformed without Sai because Sasuke's not gone. And uh yeah, so that happens. And they go on, and later they heard of Gara missing. So Team 7 reformed without Sai. They go to find Gara. They do the Gara mission. Naruto, so they fight the Akatsuki like they did in canon. Deidara dies to Sasuke this time. Dies early to Sasuke. While Sasuke was limping away, Obito tries to take Sasuke, but that don't happen. That don't happen. That don't happen at all because Sasuke used flame control to attack Obito, and Obito say sooner or later, Sasuke, you will come to my side. Sasuke said, when that happens, I'm going to kill you. And Obito said, "We'll see about that. We'll see." So Sasuke's like, "All right, we'll see then." So about so about so so that happens, and like everything happens. So we don't. So I don't fucking know. Um, damn. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember now. So when that happens, so after they find Gara, he's already dead. Granny Chio, because I'm skipping over some of the events. I'm just going straight up say that Granny Chio used her life, use her life to save Gara, and that's where we ended off. Like, subscribe if you want to. This is Lost Stone signing out.